Hey, how you doing today? David Taub here with Epic Guitar Instruction. Thanks so much for tuning in. We got a killer song lesson for you today. I'm stoked to bring it to you. Stone Temple Pilots Plush. It's a lot of fun to play. The great thing about this song is I'm going to play it on electric like the original recording, but it translates really well to acoustic. Pretty much the same thing. I mean, I've played this song with multiple bands in an electric format, full band. I've played it, and then I've also played it at solo acoustic shows. It always goes over really well. Everybody knows it, and whether it's acoustic, electric, it's a lot of fun and sounds great. So no matter what you have, acoustic, electric, strap that sucker on and let's get to it. I'm going to get you playing this song fast, fun, and easy. There's just a couple tricky chord changes I'm going to help you through and give you some tips so you can make those transitions really, really easy and get proficient at them. The song basically has 5 parts. There's that classic intro, the verses, there's a pre-chorus, a chorus, and a bridge. You get those 5 parts down. I'll show you how to string them together. You got the whole song. So the song starts off with that classic intro, and they play it 4 times. Let me play it for you, and then we'll break it down. Sounds like this. There's that drum fill, and the first verse starts. So that intro, let me show you the chords first, and then I'm going to show you up close how you can really make it easy making the transition. So the chords in the intro, and this intro appears multiple times throughout the song. So you got to get it down. G5, and you're just going to play the top 3 strings for all these first set of chords. And then to a G diminished over B flat, to an A minor 7th, to a G. And you could do those with all downstroke. And then we do this little chromatic movement, and that's using a G sus4 and a G sus with a sharp 4. All right, so let me take you in on a tight shot, and I'll show you how to play that really simple. You're going to be playing this G5 chord, and remember, we're only doing the top 3 strings. And then you're going to go to this chord, which is that G diminished over B flat. But notice, actually, all the chords, this pinky finger stays down. That's a common note through all the chords. So when you're doing this, keep the pinky finger on that 3rd fret of the high E string, right? Now watch how I do this. With the first 2 hits, 2 downstrokes, then change to the diminished chord, then A minor 7th. Right? Then you have your G chord. Then there's that walk up where we're just adding the first finger to that B string, second finger to the B string. Then do a hammer on. Play the chord, but just bring that 3rd finger down and leave these first 2 down. Because then you could just move the first finger up for the next chord. See, it's all about setting yourself up for the next chord. Here it is real slow. Notice, like with any good chord changing, my fingers are not coming apart, they're not flying off, they're staying close to the neck like they're glued to the strings at all times. Here it is once more. Okay, so now you know the trick is leaving that G note, because that's a common tone with all those chords, right? And then the last time, add in the D string, the open D string, while your pinky's still on that high E string. That's kind of like a G with a D in the bass, G over D chord. And then you hold that. And then we're into the verses. So you play that intro 4 times, and then it goes right into the first verse. That intro, we'll call it an intro, but it appears again throughout the song. So intro 4 times, first verse. Let me play the verses for you. They're all the same. It'll sound like this, and then I'll break it down. Okay, those are the verses. The chords are basically G to a D over F sharp, And I get that F sharp putting your thumb over the top. Get that F sharp note, mute the A string with your thumb. To an F. Then I hear the C over E chord. It's kind of like a C, but we're moving the E note from there to the low note in the bass, like an inversion. And I hear that E note in the bass. So a lot of people play it like this, the C, but I think it's actually here, because I hear that E note. And then this is an interesting chord. This is an E flat major 7th chord. That's definitely the chord. This is what it sounds like to me. And it's interesting because you really don't see major 7th chords a lot in rock music, so it's very refreshing. So if I play it slow, it sounds like this. And basically we'll do the same strum pattern for all the chords, which is going to be down, down, and then down, up, and you mute the strings. And you got to get that in there. That muting of the strings is throughout the whole song. So it's kind of like down, down, on each chord. Down, down, up, mute. Down, up, D over F sharp, down, up, mute. To the F, down, up, mute. To that C over E, down, up, mute. And then on the E major 7th, E flat major 7th, you're going to do a down, up, down, and then to the F chord, down, up, down. And that will bring you back to the next time, because you're going to do that progression 2 times. The second time through, since you're on that F, instead of going to this G, you could just go to the bar G version. So if I do that really slow for the verses, it sounds like this. Then we get into the pre-chorus, right? Okay, so just take these nice and slow, and remember, down, up. When you're muting the strings, loosen pressure with that fret hand. That's what you want to hear on all the chords, right? So you just kind of lay your fingers on the strings. You're not taking your hand off. You're just kind of laying it on there and muting that. Practice that. Down, up, you know, on no matter what chord. Okay, that's even that E flat major 7, right? So you want to get that down. All the verses are the same, 2 times through that progression, and we're into the pre-chorus, right? So basically the pre-chorus now, you're going to play a D5, down, up. Actually, it's a D5 over A, because you're going to take that right from the A string to a C sus2, to a G over B, back to the C sus2, and that little lick. It's 4 times. So D5 over A will do a down, up. Now down on the C sus2, just let it ring, down, 1 down, D, G over B, and then down again on that C sus2 chord. So you're kind of getting this movement. And then this lick. And now that lick is on the A string 2nd fret, 3rd fret, and on the A string open. So real slow for the pre-chorus. Once. Twice. 3 times. 4 times. So after the pre-chorus, the last thing you're doing is that lick, right? You're going the last time, 4th time. Then you got to get to, for the chorus. The chorus is E flat major 7th to F. With that same rhythm like we've done in the verses. So on the E flat major 7, down, up, down, up. And that down, up is muted. So on the F, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. 4 times. Third time. Fourth and final. Now the last time on the F, you stay on it a little longer. So you could do a rhythm like that. And you would go early in the song, then from there you go back into the intro part for 2 times, then it starts verse 2. And then later in the song, you would go from this chorus into the bridge section, which I'm going to show you next. So let me play the last time through the pre-chorus right into the chorus, and I'll show you how to attach it. So here's the last one. That's it, right? You just got to get right from there to that E flat major 7th chord. So hey, some of these chord changes are a little bit challenging, you know, but this is what you have to do on guitar. You have to keep pushing yourself. That's how you're going to get to the next level. Challenge yourself with harder and harder chord changes, harder and harder strum patterns, harder and more challenging songs. That's what's going to keep you moving forward on your journey. Keep pushing yourself to that next level, right? Some of these changes are a little tricky, even especially that E flat major 7th chord. If you're having some trouble with your chord changing, if you're kind of just missing things and you continually just not hitting your changes in time, or you need some practice, let me help you with that. I can help you. I have a great video lesson on chord changing, proper chord changing techniques, proper fret hand techniques. A lot of it starts with the fret hand, and using certain tricks and tips that I'm going to give you in this lesson will really blast your chord changing to the stratosphere. So let me send you that lesson for free. It's a great lesson. You'll learn essential chord changing techniques, essential fret hand techniques, and I'll also send it with an ebook with more exercises. And the video lesson has tons of exercises to really help you along with your chord changing, right? All you have to do is click on that link below, and I'll send you the free video lesson and PDF ebook from Epic Guitar Instruction. So we are moving right along here, right? So far, just as a review, you're going to do that intro figure 4 times, right into verse 1, into your pre-chorus, and then into the chorus, okay? Then after the chorus, you go back to the intro figure, but this time play it 2 times. And then everything repeats. Verse 2, and then your pre-chorus, and then your chorus. And then the second time, after you play that chorus, you're going to go into the bridge section. And the bridge, this is where the song really picks up, the guitar gets heavier, and you're going to play this. And we'll use mainly power chords for this section. Okay, so that's the bridge, and you're going to play that 4 times. So all I'm doing there is I'm playing a G power chord. I mean, you could play the full bar, but I would just stick to the power chords for this. Or you can 2-note it and just play the 5th chord. But play G 5th to an F 5th. And that rhythm, down, down, mute. And I'm muting again. Down, up, down, mute. Then you hit it one more time. Then you go to the F. After the F, you play a C5 over E again, but play the C5 power chord, and then you could let that open E string ring, or you could just play the C5. It's too muddy. I hear on the record, again, I hear that open E string. So here it is so far. Then you're going to slide from that C5 power chord to an E flat 5 power chord up here at the 6th fret to the D power chord. And then on the D you can give it an extra down up. And then it repeats. So here's the whole bridge slow. Second time. last one. And then the last time, one each on the E flat and D. And then you go back to that. You go back to the intro 4 times, right? And that's all the parts of the song. And as far as the rest of the arrangement, and that bridge is pretty much 4 times, same progression. Right back into that intro for 4 times. And that last one, you're just going to hold that, right? And there's that long pause. And then you come back in with that chorus. That's that E flat major 7 to the F chord. And you do that 4 times, and that takes you right from there, the last one, right back into the bridge again. Four times. And then the last time, again, you go back to the intro. And the song ends the last time, just like it began, with the intro, and you just kind of hold that last one out. And that's it. That's the whole song. These changes are a little tricky, but you can do it. You know, just put 5 minutes a day or so on those chord changes that you're struggling with, and man, you will get it. Well, I hope you enjoyed that lesson. That wraps it up. It's so much fun to play the song. And if you wouldn't mind doing us a favor, if you like this lesson, could you click on the thumbs up, the like button below? That really helps us to keep bringing the content here at Epic Guitar Instruction. Maybe place a comment in the comment box. Let us know what songs you'd like to hear. We're going to keep bringing it, and I'm going to add more and more lessons every week. So let us know how you're doing in your journey. And please subscribe to the channel by clicking on that subscribe button. That really helps us out, and we really appreciate your support. I'm David Tal from Epic Guitar Instruction. Oh, and don't forget to click on that link and get that free chord changing video. It's badass. It'll really help you along. So click on that link. I'm David Tal from Epic Guitar Instruction. I want to thank you so much for joining us. Please spread the word about our channel here. We're going to keep bringing the best song lessons, the best instruction. We really appreciate you tuning in. Take care and keep on rocking.